welcome to the Monday Morning Wrap here on Sports Tree Ltd. And happy Memorial Day to our American friends. Folks, I'm Connor Roundtree. We're going to jump right into this week's episode with our weekend wrap-up. And there's no bigger news to wrap up from this weekend than the Champions League final and the conclusion of our Champions League Bracket Challenge. Coming in at third place was yours truly. Myself, I put up a solid 12 points in this bracket challenge, but because I can't win, the next closest competitor was Dan Campagna. You win a Sports Tree cap of your choice. Coming in at second place, winning a Sports Tree sweater of choice was Jake Kearley. And coming in at first place, winning $500, making good use of that Hall of Famer subscription, paying $20 this season, and winning $500 and the sweater. Jacob Kearley takes home $500, first place and second place. Our first dual podium finish here on Sports Tree. Congratulations, Jake and Dan. And for those of you wondering about our NBA bracket challenge, it will start with the commencement of the second round. The Bucks have already punched their ticket to the second round with a sweep of the Heat, silencing any doubters from last year's premature bubble exit. In the PGA, Jason Kokrak won the Charles Schwab Challenge by a pair of strokes, giving him a pair of victories on this season. In NASCAR, it was a historic day for Kendrick Motorsports. Driver Kyle Larson won NASCAR's longest race on Sunday night, the Coca-Cola 600. In the process, he gave team owner Rick Hendrick a record 269th victory, the most in NASCAR Cup Series history. Getting into our bump and stump of the week now, starting with our stump of the week, it has to go to the Toronto Maple Leafs. They couldn't win Game 5. They couldn't win Game 6 on a plethora of chances, and there will be a Game 7 on Monday night. Toronto hasn't won a playoff series since 2004 and extended that streak by at least 2 days with Saturday night's loss. Will they finally get it done, or just continue being the stumps of the NHL? Find out on Monday night. Our bump of the week from the French Open at Roland Garros. The biggest story surrounding the tournament right now is the withdrawal of Naomi Osaka, citing mental health strains that press conferences cause. The unideal truth is that when you're a star, people want to know what you're doing, they want to know what you're up to, they want to know what your last meal was, where you're at mentally, and they want to know if you've improved in certain parts of your game. That's part of being a high-profile athlete. I 100% encourage her taking a break. Take this tournament off, take a year off, and focus on yourself. Get your mind right. Michael Jordan took time off. Jonathan Taves took a season off just now. And heck, those are just guys from Chicago sports icons in the last 30 years. There's nothing wrong with putting your mental health first. Tennis is just a game, and fans like myself will gladly welcome back a generational talent. As cliche as it gets, you only have one life. Let's all enjoy it. Naomi, you get our bump of the week. Take care of yourself, girl, and keep inspiring millions around the world. And that leads us into our appetizer of the week. It's the French Open from Roland Garros. Roger Federer made his Grand Slam comeback on Monday at Roland Garros. The 2009 French Open champion won in straight sets. It's just the fourth match that the legend has played this year after 2 knee surgeries in 2020. How do you not love seeing a comeback from a sporting legend? Federer takes on 2014 US Open champion Marian Cilic in the second round in what should be an awesome match on Wednesday. Second seed Daniel Medvedev has already punched his ticket to the second round as well, and top seed Novak Djokovic will take the court at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Your sporting entree of the week is served up by the NHL. It is a Game 7, one of the most exciting events in all of sports. Leafs versus Canadiens, original 6 matchup goes down on Monday night. For the first time in 17 years, 2 Canadian teams will face off in a Game 7, and it's the Leafs, the snake-bitten Maple Leafs, taking on the gritty Habs, being kept alive by Carey Price. Both Jack Campbell and Price have been sensational this series, but with everything on the line, how do you not like Carey Price? However, the Maple Leafs have acquired all the right tools and spent the money to buy a series win, but will the price be right? Find out on Monday night. The PGA is serving up our dessert of the week. It's the Memorial Tournament from Merrifield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio. The Par 72 Merrifield Village Golf Club has been an exciting host for the Memorial Golf Tournament in years past, which has been decided in a playoff 4 out of the last 7 years. In typical Sports Tree fashion, here are your top 3 golfers to look out for this week. Our first golfer to watch out for is Patrick Cantlay. He's coming off a top 25 finish at the PGA Championship, and he'll enter this week's event ranked inside the top 20 in strokes gained tee to green, strokes gained off the tee, and birdie average. He's also won this tournament shooting a superb 19 under par in the past, so make sure you take Patrick Cantlay. Our second pick is Colin Morikawa, who won at Merrifield Village Golf Club just last year at a workday event. end. Morikawa ranked second in the field via strokes gained approach at Colonial this past week and shot a 2-under par 68 on Sunday. He gained more than 3 shots on the field with his approach play in the final round and heads into Memorial in solid form. Our final pick is the 23-year-old Norwegian Victor Hovland. This season he has a victory in Mexico and 2 second-place finishes, not to mention 2 third-place finishes in his last 3 starts. Hovland leads the tour in scoring averages, 2nd in birdie average, and 4th in strokes gained off the tee. Look for him to be in the hunt this week. As for our Monkey Knife Fight play of the day, we're looking at Game 7, and we're going to play a goal rush. Austin Matthews led the league in goals this season, and his team will need him tonight. Our second pick is William Nylander. He's been red hot with 4 goals and 7 points this series. Cole Caulfield has been involved for the Habs, and if they want to make it to the next round, look for Caulfield to take that next step. For a chance to win a pair of NHL tickets on our Monday morning Wrap Trivia, here's a question from the NHL. Entering the 2021 postseason, when was the last time the Toronto Maple Leafs won a playoff series? Folks, make sure you head on over to our web app right now, sportstree.ca, and subscribe. And remember, an upgrade in your subscription is an upgrade in your chances to win up to $15,000 a year in tickets to see your favorite teams play live. Folks, I'm Connor Roundtree, and that's a wrap.